The Bitcoin price action is creating a bull flag right now, but while this is happening, the monthly MACD is about to have this crazy bullish signal. So make sure to watch this video till the end. It's going to be a very important one. And can we once again slap up the likes back above 600? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And first of all, yesterday we have seen, of course, the economic data of the CPI reports came out in the US, and after these reports were getting released, we started to see a small little dump towards the downside. And many people were questioning, why are we seeing the dump towards the downside while the inflation in the US came in 0.2% below consensus? But that is also exactly what I told everyone out there yesterday, because of the fact that the core inflation is still rising in the US. It wasn't necessarily so bullish for the price action of Bitcoin or for the general market in the US overall. So right now we do know the core inflation came in higher than expected, and actually for next month we're expected to see the core inflation stick around the same level. So it looks to be that the inflation is a little bit sticky, and that could be having a bearish effect for the price action overall. But if I will be looking at the price action of Bitcoin, we can right now see that on the 1 hour time frame we are right now creating somewhat of a bull flag here. We create a significant rally towards the upside. After that, we are right now seeing a consolidation phase happening towards the downside, and once Bitcoin basically breaks above the downward sloping resistance line, we will be confirming the breakout of the bull flag. And the price target of this bull flag is absolutely insane, because if I will be measuring the price target of this pattern right here, you can see from off the point of the breakout, depending where we will be breaking out here, we will be seeing a price target for Bitcoin getting reached somewhere around $32,000 if we're going to be breaking out of this bull flag, what is of course an absolutely immense price target that currently is trading above us. We can see the bull flag is getting created not on the 1 hour, but also beautifully on the 4 hourly time frame, and I will be closely keeping my eyes wide open on this level. If we do see a breakdown for Bitcoin, the next big support that I will be looking at is this range right here. That is going to come in somewhere around 28.6 to 28.7k, and if we will be having a potential retest of this level right here, it's going to be a very big interesting level for me to be opening up long positions. So for me, it doesn't really matter if Bitcoin is going to be breaking up or down. I will be looking for some crazy trades anyways, and for me the best scenario is actually for Bitcoin to come down, retest this level, and then see a continuation from off this level onwards. Be aware, I still see this, there is still a CME gap below us on this movement towards the upside. You can see the CME gap got created around $28,000. Yes, CME gaps, they don't necessarily have to get filled up all the time, but they usually tend to get filled up. That is the most important part to be taking in account here. We also still got a CME gap on $19,000. We've got a CME gap on $9,000, and we've got a few CME gaps on $40,000 and $50,000. So yeah, CME gaps, they don't necessarily have to get filled up, but they tend to get filled up. And out of all the CME gaps we create, approximately 90% of all of them, they tend to get filled up. So it's very important to be taking into account what currently could be happening next for Bitcoin, and I'm not counting out that we could potentially see a movement towards the downside happening. If I'm looking at the 12-hour time frame, we can currently see that we're creating this upward sloping resistance line, and we're currently running in towards some slight resistance for Bitcoin. And actually the thing that I don't really like to see right now here is that on the 12-hour time frame, Bitcoin is seeing a lower high getting created on the RSI, while in fact the price action is creating a higher high, what means that we're currently creating a bearish divergence for Bitcoin. A bearish divergence is basically once we are creating a higher high on the price action and a lower high on the RSI, what is indicating we're seeing a slight momentum loss happening for Bitcoin. Just like I talked about, if Bitcoin is going to be seeing a breakout or is going to be seeing a breakdown towards this important level of support, I will be looking to trade this. And if you're interested in trading yourself as well, you can check out Bybit right now in the link in the description, where you can claim a deposit bonus up to $30,000 if you sign up an account using the highest link in the description right now. Furthermore, we can see that actually on the 3-day time frame, Bitcoin is right now breaking back in towards the bull market range here. I still think that if you're looking at the weekly time frame, we are right now not looking to, I still think that if we're looking at the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that we're officially not breaking back in towards the range yet. But on the 3-day time frame, it clearly looks like we're breaking back inside of the range here. On the weekly time frame, we can clearly see we're running in towards resistance, and I mean, we're still 3 days out before the weekly candle will close here, but still, I am not 1000% convinced that Bitcoin necessarily has to be breaching for this level, and we can't see a big rejection. I still think there's a scenario where Bitcoin could be seeing a significant rejection from off this level. I think it's more likely that Bitcoin is actually going to be moving up here, but I would most certainly never count out that we could still see a major rejection from off this level. And also be aware, we're just slightly trading above $30,000. It's not like that we're significantly breaking above this level here, and we even traded below $30,000 for quite a while here. So it's going to be important to look at the horizontals right now here, and the big horizontal support is just that $28,000 below us. And if we will ever see the retest of that level, that's going to be making up a more better and lower risk opportunity for everyone out there. Like we also know, yesterday we saw a hard fork update for Ethereum, and basically with the hard fork update, many people were afraid that Ethereum was going to dump, because with this hard fork update, you were able to withdraw your staked Ethereum. And if I'm going to look at Glassnode and look at the data, this is the chart of the active validators for Ethereum, and basically ever since Ethereum, ever since the beacon chain got launched, you could only stake your Ethereum but not unstake it. And right now, since yesterday evening, we basically for the first time ever got the opportunity to unstake our Ethereum. And at that point, many people were expecting that Ethereum was going to see a dump, but the whole fact of the matter is that less than 1% of the total validators actually unstake their Ethereum. You can see right here, the blue line is the total validators. You can see it was spiking around 563,000 validators, and right now it came down to 562,000 validators. So a few validators, they unstake their Ethereum, not a lot. What also means right now that there is no reason to really panic about Ethereum dumping due to the fact that people are unstaking their Ethereum. You can see it also in the price action of Ethereum that we're right now still seeing a significant rally towards the upside. However, if I do look at the market structure of Ethereum, we're creating somewhat of a rising wedge here. I don't like this market structure. It is a very weakening market structure, to be very clear, and it's not necessarily a thing that I would like to see in a bullish scenario. And this market structure slash scenario usually leads towards lower prices, so make sure to take it into account. The Shanghai update was a very nice one, because right now we can see that people can unstake their Ethereum, and it's not really happening that significantly, so that's a very good thing here. But the price action is still looking very dangerously. Also, quickly going to say it, FTX has recovered another $7.3 billion in assets, considering the reboot of the exchange. Of course, we do know Bitcoin has pumped also 2x ever since FTX collapsed, and we've seen Solana really significantly pumping towards the upside as well. So this could play potentially in the hands of FTX, and they're saying that they will potentially consider rebooting the exchange. However, I think it's better to pay back their customers rather than rebooting their exchange, because seriously, who would really use FTX after it collapsed? We can see after this news come out that the price action of FTX token absolutely skyrocketed towards $2.80 here. So that was actually quite a significant pump we had towards the upside, but for me, I am not really buying it. And if they will ever do the relaunch, I would still not use it. Then also talking about Bitcoin and its monthly MACD here. The monthly MACD for Bitcoin is about to cross bullish, like you can see. I think we're approximately 1 or maybe 2 months out before the monthly MACD is going to be crossing bullish. And like we do learned from the past here, every single time the monthly MACD crossed bullish, the following month afterwards, we saw slight bearish price action for Bitcoin. You saw it here back in 2016. You saw it right here, boom, in 2019 after we crossed bullish on the monthly MACD. We saw some slight bearish momentum for the price action of Bitcoin. So once we will once again cross bullish, what I am projecting is going to be happening in June 2023, we probably would also see once again some more bearish price action for Bitcoin. So yeah, once the signal does flash on the market, you will be the first one to know on the channel here. And also, last thing I want to be saying here is that the Bitcoin halving countdown is right now down to 380 days here. So the next Bitcoin halving is approximately a year away from now on. And what I always want to be saying here is that while the Bitcoin halving cycles happen and they occur, we always do know from the past, we did learn it from the Bitcoin cycles. If you're buying Bitcoin pre-halving cycle approximately a year before it, you're on the right time here. So I think this is a very good time for accumulation. And approximately 2 years from now on, the bull market will start. Always a year after the Bitcoin halving cycle, the bull market starts. So make sure to get ready for the next bull market. The best way to prepare yourself for the next bull run is just to dollar cost average. That is at least my strategy. Make sure that you are going to have your own strategy as well. At the same time, I'm trading my way up here on the imminent short term with some very interesting trades here. But of course, for the bigger and long-term perspective for Bitcoin. But of course, for the long term, I am very convinced Bitcoin is going to be trading trading significantly higher than we're trading on right now in 2 years from now on. So make sure to have that long-term perspective. The halving is only an approximately year away from now on, so it will happen very quick, especially in crypto. Days fly by, so get ready for the next halving here. So that was it for me on today's update video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to slap up that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.